after it stops spinning, it's live. That's when you hit the plus. It'll be fun.
Yeah, we live, baby. Episode 26, man. We in the house with motherfucking Nicole tonight, baby. We in this, baby. Let's go. You know, you're rocking with the best crew about the night. You got me, Winton. We're rocking with Nicole, our special guest tonight. Appreciate you for being here. You got my boy Tony on the camera. And of course, you got my boy Roy Reddy on the ones and twos. You know how we do it every single Monday. Apologize for the lateness and apologize for not being there last week. All right, we got fucked by this bitch. I swear to God, she's horrible. Her name is COVID. Covina? Oh, I like that better. Covina. That was better. Yeah.
You actually can't say that or you'll get like censored. You have to just say Covina.
Well, what the fuck? Why would you? I
said Covina.
No. Oh, got you. Underlining. Okay. Well, we're back, baby, and we're happy to be in your living room. So thank you so very much for tuning in. Please do not forget to go ahead and like and subscribe. Please help us out with that. We really do appreciate everything that you guys do. Let's go ahead and get this kicked off. You know, let's find out what happened this weekend, because you know something always goes down every single weekend. We'll start with you, Roy. We're ready. What happened with you this weekend, man? I know you was out there, out and about, working. What happened? Oh, no, you actually was, you had some things going on. I seen that. I seen it.
Yeah, I had a little graduation party I attended.
Okay.
My cousin graduated from high school. Congratulations to her.
That's what's up.
But the weekend was sweet. It was cool, man. Friday, Saturday was super chill. It was slow, to be honest, especially Saturday. Saturday was weird. There was not too many people out. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Right.
But Sunday night, it was cracking.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Sunday night, it was cracking, man. We had the line around the corner, so it was like, man, what's really going on? You know, it was so busy, bro. It was so busy. We had a line like damn near to the corner at like 1 a.m. We had to go down. We had to go down the line and tell people we're not letting nobody else in.
Yeah.
Unless they had that.
That's how crazy. People was trying. Like we got some smooths.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was a nice Sunday night. It was a nice Sunday night.
That's what's up. I know Sunday nights, you know, you were telling us last week you were out there on the river Sunday.
Crawdads, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all. That's crazy. That was nuts. That was crazy. I think you're gonna go somewhere Sunday. You got to experience that at least one time. I mean, if it ain't for you, it ain't for you, but just one time.
That's what's up. You know, did anything go down with you this weekend?
This weekend, nah. I just chilled, didn't do too much.
Okay.
Relaxed. So.
All right.
So.
Well, once again, y'all, we got a special guest in the motherfucking building tonight. Yo, we got Nicole, probably one of the baddest motherfuckers to do this shit, and she's been in this game for a good minute. So, Nicole, thank you so very much for being with us here.
Yeah.
What happened this weekend with you? Anything crazy happen?
Honestly, it was pretty slow on Thursday, EDM night. Locals play. But
it's usually
Friday,
a busy night, too. An awkwardly busy night on Thursdays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably a good, 30 people on the dance floor.
What?
Yes.
That's awkward.
A little awkward.
They send anybody home?
No.
Yeah, they never do.
Friday was all right. Saturday was our busier night. Yeah.
Is there a difference? So Thursday nights they just play EDM, right?
Yeah.
So Friday, Saturday is more hip hop, correct?
Yes.
So is it different with the crowd in terms of escalations?
I think it just depends on the DJ too.
I'm telling you.
What the DJ's feeling, if he sees the crowd more into hip hop or more into that EDM type.
So do you get more situations happen when it's EDM or when it's hip hop?
I say EDM.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, dang.
What type of situations with EDM? I mean, I can see mosh pits maybe, but
the mosh pits, a lot of intoxicated, overly intoxicated.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I didn't think they moshed. They moshed?
Oh, I seen it, yeah.
Yes.
I thought they were supposed to get the lights and do cool figures and shit. They the fuck?
Like the white chicks?
Yeah, right.
They be moshing.
Damn, okay, that's crazy.
That's what's up. I think this weekend you guys had my boy DJ, what's he say? And who's that kid spinning on the ones and twos? Prince Harry?
Yeah, he was cool. I definitely like him. He's cool.
Yeah, man. Prince Harry's usually got some. He's a local DJ out here in Sacramento. I like his shit. He mixes it in with it's hip hop, but he'll mix in like that EDC in there, and it's a cool blend.
Yeah.
You know,
He showed out.
I like that
for sure.
That's what's up, man. This weekend was a dry weekend, at least for me. Nothing really popped off, but every time I do turn on the TV, though, I continue to see stupid mass shootings happening everywhere. And I know we've been talking about it for the past, I don't know how many episodes, and it seems like it's new each and every week, but now it's almost becoming like desensitized, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's week in, week out, every other day a mass shooting happened, and it almost seems like it's being publicized a little bit more than what it should be. Is there an underlying message behind all these mass shootings? Tony?
Man, I told you.
Well, I know. That's the reason why I went to you.
I mean, it's whatever the media is going to put out there. That's what you're going to see. So media's deciding to not report on it. You know what I mean? Ultimately, the end goal, the end game of all of it is to disarm us. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't believe that, and that's okay. You don't need to believe it. That's here nor there. They're going to do it regardless of what you think. So I think one day they'll get close. I think something might happen. There'll be some kind of civil war, some kind of revolt where people won't give up their guns. They don't want to relinquish their rights, and that's it. You know what I mean? Bottom line. But I mean, information's out there. I mean, I just to let you know, on my page, which is Tony WS Official on Instagram. If you go there, there's Red Pill Station. I have a link on my bio. If you go there, basically, I just basically post everything that has to do with like politics, conspiracy theories, stuff like that. So if you guys do want to watch that, you can. But that's pretty much it, man. It's just like, I want people to critically think for themselves. Look at the information. Watch both CNN and Fox. They're both funny. Like they're both so far right or so far left. You should come up with the decision based on the information that you hear for yourself.
I feel you there. I think it was more so heightened for me, at least paying attention to these mass shootings, with me being involved in one of them. You know what I mean?
Was yours, yeah.
So, you know, now that I'm hearing it continue to happen, and you know the reasonings behind it, you know, they change. You know, our mass shooting was, you know, a different relation to this political agenda that's now out there about what's really happening with guns. And so anyways, man, let's bring it up. You know, let's get out of that conversation. I hate to say it with guns in general, but ultimately the reason why I left a security position with you and a lot of great colleagues was because of that. You know, when I grew up going out to clubs, once again, I'm going to say it, I never really seen or had issues with guns, even before or after the clubs. Fights, fights. But now it just seems that so many people are quick to pull that trigger and have a gun ready. You know, and the last time I was there, I did see someone get shot, and I was cool at that point because I know that I'm always usually the first person to respond to breaking up a fight. At least I try to be. I try to be the first person there to either see it or know that it's going to happen and try to get in between it before it actually happens, right? So I want to talk to you about that, because bringing this shooting and the security aspect, you know, you're still doing it. How long have you been working with security? How long have you been doing security?
Doing security 3 years. Okay. Nightclub security a year.
All right. So
it's definitely different.
Okay. So I definitely have a lot of questions about it, because, you know, you are, you know, to not discourage the aspect of females in security. I have seen female security guards.
Yeah.
And I've seen them working while they worked with me. I haven't seen them doing it as well as I've seen you, obviously, because we've worked really hand in hand together. But I want to talk about that. Do you get more? Let's ask a general question. How many OIs you get a night? OIs coming out of a bathroom, females drunk as hell.
Honestly, it depends on the night. Some nights, like Friday night, was good, and like we didn't have no OIs. Like I didn't have to take out an OI. It just depends. Sometimes I'll get personally like 5 OIs that I have to take out
a night.
Yeah.
Racking
it just
you up
depends on the night. Depends how they feel.
Now, do they make you? Do they say, hey, it's a female that's, you know, drunk in there, we need you to go in there, so every time it's in the female bathroom you have to go? Like, is it because
it used to be like that when I first started working there, because guys were like afraid to touch a woman and carry them out, which I understand. Like they're
lawsuits.
Intoxicated, so I understand that. Now they're getting more comfortable because they know they have a woman security guard, so like if they say anything, I could always go over there and assist them.
Nice. Okay, that makes sense. Good. Dang.
Yeah, I could tell you that. Honestly, it's probably like the number one situation with securities is taking out women that are drunk. And, you know, sometimes they're just drunk and passed out and, you know, laying on the ground, and it's our job to get them out of the premises, and hopefully they get into an Uber or get a friend to get them home safe. But it becomes an issue because as men, for one, we're not supposed to walk into a woman's bathroom 9 times out of 10 they're usually drunk in a stall, and it's usually an attendant telling us like, hey, we got someone throwing up in the bathroom and they're passed out. We can't really go in there, grab them, pick them up, and take them out. A man, yeah, we can do that, but usually they just puke on the floor, and then we just get them to drunkenly walk out as they trip and stumble out the way out. But like, you literally go in there and you have to pick them up off the ground.
Yes.
Puke
Sometimes
and stuff
they
all
won't
on
even
them.
open the door.
Yeah.
So that's a different one.
Yeah, to kick the door down.
Okay, not that far.
Okay, yeah,
Not that SWAT type.
I mean, we can't. That's what's crazy. We can't do that. Like, there's like some kind of invisible barrier of shame that we can't like cross when it comes to the girls' bathroom. That we just have to sit back and like, you know what I mean? Like, unless something really, really goes down, like there's a fight in there, like we just can't bust in there. You know what I mean? So it's a little different for us.
But do you feel the same way going into like the men's restroom?
I usually have one of the guys, unless like I feel like, okay, there's only one guy in there, he's intoxicated, so I'm gonna go try to assist and talk to him. Other than that, I won't step foot like in there. It just feels like weird to me, because like I feel like I'm invading like privacy of a guy, like just like how you guys feel like invading privacy of a girl.
I'm halfway in and halfway out. I'll hold the door open with one foot, you know what I mean, and be halfway in and halfway out.
The trick, bro. Just be like, I identify today as a woman, and go in. Just kick it.
That's crazy. Let me ask you this: what made you want to do security?
I want to get into law enforcement.
Okay.
So that's a good foot into the door.
All right. Yeah. You already see kind of certain things happening, and sometimes we do work hand in hand with law enforcement too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's a good wiggle way to get in. All right.
And definitely working nightclub was different from working like regular security. Like you deal with a lot more intoxicated guests, irate guests, which you have to deal with in law enforcement.
You'll learn patience.
Right.
You'll learn patience.
Right.
So.
And communication.
That's what's up. All right. What's your background as far as before security? What did you do?
I mainly just worked security. I mean, I worked restaurant. Other than that, just restaurant security.
That's what's up. You play basketball though too, right?
Yes, I played college basketball.
Really? What position?
Post.
Dang, that's what's up. Hell yeah, center. That's what's up. That's cool.
That was pretty cool. Like, I loved it. You meet a lot of different people. Communication, which you learn at the nightclub, is very important.
Right. So you was bodying people in the paint then, huh?
Yeah. Yes. Let me know when you're trying to go one-on-one.
Yeah, man.
I would love to see that.
I get my old ass out there. Why you playing? But no, I say it that way because, with you playing basketball, you have an athletic spirit, you know what I mean? And I could tell that, you've taken out a few people, like physically. I see that you're stronger than most, and I appreciate it as a security guard, knowing that, you can handle yourself, you know what I mean? And there's been plenty of situations where, there was a major fight. Actually, I can speak about it one night. There was a major fight. One of my guys had somebody in a headlock who was resisting and fighting. There was another dude that was trying to stop them from like getting into it. And then there was a female that was also out there as well that you were kind of detaining, and like, she, like, as you would say, she was very robust. Very robust.
Yeah, I had to assist with that one. I would say that's my first code 3 at that job.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
So starting it off like that, I think I was like a month in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, because typically that's what's crazy about us. When we dealing with a woman and like when it's girls fighting, we kind of go. I mean, we go half speed. We go half energy. We go in there. We're like, but when I say them robust ones, I'm like,
hesitant.
That's like my uncle. I'm about to.
As Tony likes to say, went in with a wig on.
Yes.
But no, I had to be cool, man, because she was very robust, and as my boy was detaining one, and a few other guys that grabbed the other one, she was obviously the wild card that was bumping off at the gun. Get off my brother! Get off my brother! And like, even though she was pressing and we were stopping her and everything, like, she was involved, and I was just kind of there as backup. And she kind of turned to me and was like, hey, man, should we, like, take her down? I was like, nah, she's just talking right now. She's not necessarily a threat. And I said that. I was like, she ain't, let's be cool. She ain't a threat.
Did she hear it?
And then what happened?
And then she turned around and hit me in the fucking head, bro.
So she was like, I ain't no threat, nigga. What? She just, what?
Yeah.
I see.
And what did you do?
I threw her ass to the ground, of course.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Had her in a little chicken arm and shit. But I felt bad.
And it's hard because I would say women are way more confrontational when they're drunk. Speaking as a female, I feel like when security comes up to a female, or when I come up to a female, they're way more irated, I guess you could say. They're just meaner, I guess.
They trying to test you or what?
In a way, yeah. I guess because they're like, what? I'm drunk? No, I'm not. Like, in a way.
I mean, that's our gripe. Like, my biggest thing is, like, our biggest issue, because people ask, who you have issues more with, women or, guys? I'm like, women.
Yeah, so
to me, women are always popping off.
I think it's just more like of a denial thing. Like, I'm not drunk. Like, I could walk out of here, look, and your heel's going the other way. Like, come on. I'm trying to help you. Like, you should realize that. And I get, like, you're drunk, but I'm just trying to assist you in a way.
So would you say you get more aggression from women?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you respond to a lot of code 3s and it has to deal with me? I know you have. I'm asking the question just for everyone else. But, like, when you respond to a code 3 and it has to deal with men, do you approach it differently than you would with a female?
I would say I approach it the same in a way, depending on how the male is. If the male is like, because some males don't like to respond to women security guards. They like don't even acknowledge me, and so that's when I have to raise my voice a little higher compared to a female where you just have to talk to them normal or talk to them in a lower tone. That's how you'll get a better response out of them.
You gotta give that extra oomph. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, some males just don't respond to females, and it's like irritating that sometimes.
Right.
Where I just have to tell another security guard, hey, can you talk to them? But I'm determined to talk to them no matter what.
Regardless.
Like, yeah.
I feel like it's demasculating for men. Maybe.
I think so, yeah.
Have you ever had a manhandle a man, take him out, OI, grab him and hold him, grab him, and then hold him, and then hold him and grab him.
Yeah, in code 3s, yeah, because I'm not gonna let my team get handled by other guys, and I'm just gonna stand there. That's not me, because I know the guys will jump in if it's like a whole bunch of girls.
Right.
So I'm just.
You hear that, man? You better watch the fuck out, man. My girl Nicole will check your ass out too, nigga. Shit. All right. Anyways, yeah, but no, that's what's up, man. Like I mentioned, I know I've worked with you hand in hand, and that's part of the reason why we wanted you on the show, because I know that you're not afraid to back down from anything, and you do it and you treat it the same each way, and I love that. Yeah, so keep that up. Speaking about security and doing things, we got to stay observant out here. I find that most of these confrontations that happen, they happen before security gets involved, and I feel like we should, as security, be already on a situation before it happens. Like, I see fights before the fight happens, and I'm already there breaking it up before it happens. So it's about staying focused and paying attention. I seen over the weekend a few videos, and it was a couple of weekends ago too, a few videos where security, it has to do with females, are on their job. They're doing what they need to do, and to set the setting, it looks like it was a playoff game actually recently, Memphis versus Minnesota. I think that was the first round, right? First round?
Yeah, it was first round.
Yeah, and the lady had basically ran off into the court, but security guard was so quick. And I mean, this is the playoffs, y'all. Playoffs, and security is on their shit. And I know we get paid to pay attention, but go ahead and play this clip, man. Let's take a look at this and just see her response and how she responded so quickly. Look, she barely got through the first row, and she's already being tackled before she even gets halfway through the court. It's a quarter way through the court, and she's already being tackled on the ground. That's a response.
Staying vigilant.
Damn, they carried her out already? Damn, that couldn't have been more than 10 seconds.
The players didn't even know.
Players didn't even know. They kept playing. They were in a little. One more time for me. Let's find out how quick this is.
She has that peripheral vision.
Man,
you gotta keep your head on a swivel.
Look, they damn near got up at the same time, yo. Same time. And let's see, loose ball, it's out of bounds. Look, she getting rolled over on her back. And she getting carried the fuck out.
It's like she was watching her, though. It's like she was watching her. That's what's crazy.
Yes.
Body language.
Yeah.
You could tell a lot of a person's body language. Just being vigilant.
That's seeing shit before it happens and being able to respond. Now, obviously, you can't respond to where she obviously made it to the court.
Yeah.
She obviously made a few views or probably 1 million views off of just running onto the court, right? But how quick the other security guard was to responding, knowing that, dude, it was an out-of-bound play. It was a loose ball foul.
Right.
Who wouldn't pay attention to that game if you're sitting there, you're sitting courtside.
But the star of that was a security guard.
The star of that was a security guard, staying on her job, obviously looking at her section that she needs to and stopping a situation before it even got way worse than it needed to be. I have never really seen a lot of people run onto a basketball court. I see people streak on soccer. In soccer, I see it all the time. Never really see it in basketball.
It's different.
I've seen people throw stuff onto the court. Obviously, we can go back to the Ron Artest situation. Back me up on that, Warren. I know you. How long ago was that?
Malice at the Palace.
Oh my God, Ron Artest. Yeah.
That was crazy. They were throwing beers and stuff.
Throwing beers.
Yeah.
And obviously they were fighting in the stands too. But no one stormed the court during a live game.
No. Usually it happens in the Super Bowl a lot. I think it actually happened this year. Usually every Super Bowl, there's a streaker on the field, and I think it does happen in soccer quite a bit. Yeah, but in soccer, I mean, a lot of the fans actually go after like the referees. Soccer's a really intense sport internationally. I've heard some horror stories happening to referees in soccer games. So
I mean, sheesh.
Yeah, they don't play about their soccer worldwide.
I feel you there. I think it's a whole different level with soccer.
It is crazy. Human traffickers.
But ultimately, what I mean by that is I think people get paid. I think even during the Super Bowl, it was like a over-under on if you're going to find a streaker or someone that storms the field. Like it was an over-under in the betting world. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
Legit bets in Vegas.
Yeah. So that's what also like piques my interest. Why now? Why have a streaker now? Was it another bet that we missed out on or something like that? You know what I mean? So in general, put yourself in that security guard shoes. How do you feel she did? And do you think you could have done better, or do you think
Who you asking?
I think she did amazing.
Right.
Like she was vigilant. Right when she stepped on the court, she assisted her to the ground. I mean, can't get any
better than that. Yeah, no, you know what? I already gave her kudos. She did an amazing job.
No,
and,
she did, yeah.
And me personally, I was saying it in the aspect of I don't think I would have caught it that quick.
Nah, you too big. You can move that fast.
I feel like men would be paying attention to the game.
What? Nigga, I got speed. Why you playing with my fat ass? Don't play with my fat ass, nigga. My fat ass can move, bro. Nah, bro. Don't get fooled, bro. My fat ass can still move. I just got bad knees,
I mean, to go back to your previous point, I mean, why she did it? I mean, it's April 23rd. That's a couple weeks after the David Chappelle incident, isn't it? So I mean, everybody's just trying to run out and get their little 15 seconds of fame. So.
But in this situation, it backfired on because we obviously talking about her, but I'm talking more about the security guard who did her job.
It backfired. Yeah, 100%.
So.
She was 100% vigilant.
Yeah.
That's a good security guard right there.
100%.
Paying attention, not paying attention to basketball players, just
right.
Focus on the crowd.
Seeing the shit before it happens. That's what I mean by as far as when you're in the club, like, you got to catch fights before they happen because, for one, that's a deterrent. It's one less thing that you got to worry, one less fight you got to worry about.
I think it's crazy because when we were security, especially, remember when there was a specific club when we worked at during COVID? It was one of the only few clubs open.
Mitch Murdy?
No, it's not. It's not Mitch Murdy. It's not that place.
And what's crazy when we worked that club, like it was only like three of us for like 300-400 people. It was crazy.
Right.
And like we would stop situations sometimes before they even happened, just because I would imagine, just based on the energy, I would imagine something happening like. Just the way he's acting, I bet if he goes up, and sometimes it would happen. You have to go and catch it right away.
Plays out,
and people would come up and be like, "Why are you just ignoring? How come you're not smiling? How come you're not?" because I'm doing my damn job. I'm watching. I'm trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? So it's annoying, but we just sometimes when we're sitting there and staring off in the distance, I mean, we're not daydreaming. We're trying to literally stop something before it happens or imagining something before it happens. That's what we're trying to do. But
no, Warren, these were back during COVID days when we were over at Farfetch.
Actually, that's good. I know what he said.
Yeah. I'm getting there, man.
That's the new one?
That's the new one. That's Farfetch on J Street. You know what I mean? You already know. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? It was the only spot that was open, you know?
Right?
Crazy, man.
Those were the damn good days.
No, don't talk about that. You hurt my heart. Don't. Nigga, don't. I'm really feeling some type of way. Good days. Bring COVID back.
For real.
Please bring COVID back.
For real. I mean, good old days. Like, brought me out of the fucking bat caves. Oh yeah, I'll come back.
I'm talking one night my rent is paid.
Yeah. Good nights.
Good nights.
One night. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we got take home with eat.
Yeah, we won't go there.
IRS might be listening. Never mind.
Farfetch. Anyways, ultimately, yeah, those were some good old times. You know, obviously, we wanted you on the show because we really do want a female's perspective on security, you know, because some people think that maybe it's just an observe and a report type situation, and we do really get hands-on. When we brought it up earlier, it's kind of harder for men to be able to detain, carry out, because if we grab them in the wrong way, it's inappropriate. And we technically could get, like, you know, necessarily in trouble / sued for doing it the wrong way.
I stopped caring at some point. I stopped caring.
There is a point.
How much do we get groped and all the shit that they do to us, bro? We would tell. We could have so many women arrested.
But sometimes it's non-consensual or consensual, but non. What am I trying to say?
Be careful, big fella.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna shut up and we keep going. Anyway, it's different when they're drunk and they're not wanting to, you know, they're just belligerent. They're out of their mind, and then they wake up and some dude is grabbing them and holding them, you know, and
grab them, hold them.
And technically, the best spot is underneath their arms, which is close to their breasts, right? And you wake up and you just came from a blackout, and you see this guy carrying you out. You're gonna feel some type of way. Opposed to a female doing the same type of situation, they have nothing to do besides argue that they're getting kicked out for waking up from being blacked out. You know what I mean? So it's a big difference. And I'm only bringing that up because there was another incident. Now, I don't know if they handled it the same way as this superstar did here at the little playoff game, but there was a Dodger game where a fan was escorted out, and she was a female fan.
Yeah.
And she was also escorted out. I'm not going to say that it was wrong, but in the way or manner that they would get escorted out in a nightclub. The other lady got tackled on a court. We wouldn't usually tackle people unless you're about to fight them, but we would do more so of this type of work when we have to carry someone who's drunk out. Go ahead and play this clip from the beginning because it does tell the story as well.
By Merzal shows a woman escorted out of a Los Angeles Dodgers game for dancing in front of the crowd. The video shows
I don't buy that.
For dancing in front of a crowd?
I don't buy that.
I mean, she was dancing though.
But why is a Dodgers fan kicking her out? I think though that was his seat, and he's trying to be like, "Hey, that's my seat." I don't know. That's just really for dancing.
For dancing in front of the crowd. The video shows stadium officials manhandling a woman, attempting to force her out of the venue.
There it is.
The original video went viral, accruing nearly 200,000 views and sparking debate in the comments. After commenters asked Mirza for a story time, she posted a follow-up video on June 6th, which has garnered over 1.2 million views.
Do we have that?
I wish. Wonder what she had to say too.
Is it going to show the video? It's going to.
But just for dancing.
Yeah, so that's a little different because ultimately
hit back up on the screen. That's weird because that's not the video. Who made that video? Dislike it first.
Honestly, that explained what happened though. Because truth be told, when I watched it myself, it just showed her getting kicked out. You don't know why.
Go back later. I'll dislike that shit myself. I'll dislike it twice on my other account. There we go.
I think this is the same video, but we'll keep it rocking.
It wasn't okay. Don't dislike it.
No. There it is.
Attempting to force her out of the venue. The original video went viral, accruing nearly 200,000 views and sparking debate.
So they really manhandling her once again, grabbing her by the underarms, right?
What was she doing wrong though?
She said that they said that she was just dancing.
Grab her and hold her.
And
Hold her and grab her. And
Unless there's more to the story.
Security tried to snatch the phone out of their hand.
Yeah.
See, look, but her boob is almost out, right? It's almost exposed, right? There is a female there. You can see the female there, but there's also a man who's grabbing her by the other arm, and then here comes another female who wants to come. That's a smart way of doing it right then and there. But then, you know, at this point, these guys are obviously carrying her by the legs, carrying her by the arms.
Oh, you saw that one.
So once again, right? It looked like he kind of grabbed her boob, right?
Yeah, he grabbed.
Okay.
He got a good feel.
And this is what I mean by differences when it's females carrying them out opposed to males coming out. And you heard, obviously, she made another video, which I wish I could find. Rob, if you can find that shit, post that shit. Rob, by the way, our main guy, Swade like _ coach. You know, he's not here today. He's out in Mexico doing his stuff.
Again.
Turn up.
Again.
He does a lot of our video edits. Put that in there. We need to find that video. I want to see what she had to say. But a lot of comments are going out there because of obviously the way she was carried out.
Yeah.
And if you're not going willingly, if we talk, I could tell that they were talking. Hey, it's time to go. Come on, we're talking to you. We're trying to give you the easy out. It's either you gonna walk your ass out, or we're finna carry your ass out.
Yeah.
And at least, go ahead.
I think it's different if a female were to talk to her 1st, and just because of nightclub experience, if I go up to a female who needs to get kicked out, if I talk to her first before a male does, I feel like she's more compliant compared to a male. I don't know if it's something like some male security guards say that just trigger the woman, but you just have to know the tone to use to a female.
Sometimes we can just breathe wrong and it'll trigger a woman.
Too.
But then listen to what she's saying though. What she's saying, like, that's profound. Like, she's literally talking about the number one thing that you're supposed to do as security, and that's de-escalation.
Yeah.
You're literally in the de-escalation stage. That's perfect. That's like literally 90% of our job.
Right.
So if you come up to a
De-escalating.
female, hey, like, you gotta go, she's gonna fight back.
Right.
She's not gonna want to leave after that. Like, if you, hey, like, we got some complaints, like, what's your side? Ask her what's her side. I guarantee you'll de-escalate a lot.
Yeah, but sometimes we don't get the time to do that. You know,
Yeah.
at that point in time, management's already looking at you like, "Hey, it's time to go," and you're over here talking to her like,
Which is, you gotta be nice and quick about it. Like, hey, real quick. Yeah, I saw your girl just like with them French tips. I see him. I peeping the French tips. I like him good. By the way, hey, we got, you know what I mean? And then walk
Manicure there? Oh, nice.
They'll just
go do.
Right. Like, the compliment, just they're like, okay, and then walk out. It's cool.
No, yeah. Definitely.
I feel you on that. It is different depending on the situation, but I do try to de-escalate the situation. And once again, it goes back to trying to find the situation before it happens too, because that also gives you time. If you see the situation happen before you even call it in, it's like, you're the first one there. Let me try to de-escalate it, and if I could de-escalate it and y'all are cool, continue to party. No harm, no foul. Let's have a good time. But if you get there and you try to de-escalate it and they still bumping their gums, having issues.
Hey, I like when y'all started saying that shit. Who started that? Bumping the gums. Who started that shit? It was Warren, wasn't it?
No, that was
Bumping their
Rob.
gums.
It was Rob?
Yeah, that ain't in my vocab.
Yeah, because I like that.
It's
Now when I see
it's
people
good.
talking, I see their gums like bumping. I'm like, oh, shit, they're bumping their gums. Shit, I like that. I do. It's like, fuck.
I had a situation where I caught a fight before it was happening. Dude was dancing with a girl, and I could tell the dude came back, and he obviously had an issue, and he should have had an issue with the girl, but he wanted to have an issue with the dude, and so
He took the girl, huh? Is it that one?
he didn't take her. No, it was. I think you probably were there that night, but I hopped in the middle of it. It was like
He was bumping his gums?
At first, it was just 1-on-1.
Black
And
or
the
red?
dude's girl,
Gums
right,
either black or
1-on-1,
red.
and then one of the homies that was, you know, he was basically about to steal the homie's girl. He had two homies that came with him, and then now they start fighting, and then they start talking, and I'm in the middle of the shit, and I got little homie who ain't even a part of it pushing up on me because he's trying to be with his homie, and I had to stop real quick. I was like, hey, push me again, and we got fucking problems. I had to tell his little homie that. Facts. Yeah, it got real. I'm not even gonna lie. That was just a simple situation, but because he pushed up on me, I was like, fuck it. I was finna let y'all be cool. Y'all seemed like y'all was able to talk it off. I was gonna let y'all stay, but now everybody gone. All three of you niggas gone. You two, nigga, gone. So we kicked him out.
Out of here.
Yeah.
Get him
what's
up
that?
out of here.
here.
Get him up out of here. Yeah. So I kicked them out. They both went their separate ways. Obviously, I went outside too because I know usually they try to meet up and they try to fight right outside. So it happened. I kicked them out. They both go out. They end up somehow correlating and meeting up again by 4Gs. All right. Yeah. See, only a select few gonna know what I'm talking about right there. You see what I'm saying? 4Gs.
You know where that's at.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nigga. You know where that's at.
Okay.
What was that chant you was talking about? That chant?
Oh shit. Okay, never mind. All right.
Anyway, so look, they met up over at 4Gs, and then at that point, it was a 3-on-3. And here I am once again in the middle of this shit.
No, let him go.
It was in front of it. It was too close.
It was too close. Okay.
And so we were in the middle of this shit, and luckily we had some police officers there that was really with the shit. They was really with the shit because some of them just sit back and they wait.
I remember
Yeah.
that part.
Well, yeah, they was really with the shit. So I mean, don't get me wrong. It was me. I think Mo Freak was there too. Mo Freak, you know Mo Freak. Yeah, Mo Freak.
To show his oblique.
He was subbing that day, and it just so happened that we was out there in the middle of this shit. But in general, we stopped the shit before it happened, and on top of that, we had to stop it again outside before the shit happened too. Luckily, the police was like, "Man, if y'all want to do that, man, go across the street and do it." They went across the street and they bumped their gums. There you go. But
were they black? Were they red? What were they? Were they black?
So, anyways, they went across the street. They continue to talk shit, but they didn't do shit. You know what I mean? So, in general, man, it's all about us being able to try to catch the shit before it happens. You know what I mean? So that really comes down. And once again, those security guards on those videos and footage did an outstanding job. Shows what most security guards are supposed to be doing in any venue, paying attention to the people and not actually what's going on.
Right.
Because I know damn well for sure when I don't even think I can say his name because he only went out to one club. DJ Pauly D. He only come out to Sacramento like one.
I thought you said Dan Well.
Nah.
Never mind.
He
You
came
said
out
Dan
twice, I
Well.
think.
Sorry.
He did come out twice?
Yeah.
That's what's up. But when we have people like that come out, you know what I mean? Like, it's so easy to get wrapped up in the show. Like, dude, it's smacking. Like, he's doing his thing, and now you're focused on one person, and you got a field of people to look at and try to monitor and see if they're actually doing anything. So hats off to those security guards that were out there doing their thug thizzle. Tell us about a time or a situation where, something happened in the club. Anything crazy happened with you? Like, what's your crazy story? Please don't tell me what the story we were talking about before we got in here.
It wasn't.
Okay, good. Give me a good one. Security life. What happened? You get throw up on? Someone try to come at you with a knife or a shank? Someone try to fight you? Was that too much? That was too much?
I mean, there was like a couple fights. But like, there's too many to like be
Limit
the top.
down.
I don't know. It's hard.
All right. Okay.
I mean, they've been mixed with women and males though.
Oh no, we know there's dirty shit that happened. Like, did you get in, catch somebody doing some coke in the bathroom, or somebody?
Actually, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Really?
She's not looking hard enough.
Damn. And that's how I get that smooth. I get that smooth from them, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, cops is about to get you. Y'all give me that bill. I'll walk you out the back.
No, but it's a lot to do with like women getting roofied too.
Oh wait,
especially
you've
at
seen
PM
it?
nights. I haven't personally seen it. I got females come up to me and say, "Hey, like I think I feel weird. This guy I think put in something in my drink," and I think that's what's good about having a female security guard at a nightclub too, because they're more likely to come up to a female security guard than to a male.
You think because they think that we would take advantage of them?
It's more comfortability in a way.
Okay.
Like they feel comfortable talking to a female.
To a female about it. That's crazy.
It is crazy because I thought Rob was making that shit up. I'm like, man, I don't hear no females getting mollied in the club, but I mean, obviously that shit's happening.
Roofie and Molly the same thing?
Well, I don't know. Fuck. Drugs.
I don't think they are.
They're not.
I don't think roofies and mollies.
So
are
this is
you
like
can tell I don't do
so
drugs.
I got
like
roofied.
that.
I got roofied one time.
Purposely?
Bro.
Like you roofied yourself?
Here's the crazy part. Listen,
I
this
can
was,
see that. I can see that.
I went to a college party at ASU, right?
Here we go. Everybody brace
I'll
yourself.
never forget. I'll never forget. I didn't start drinking until 24. So I didn't drink. I was only 20 years old. So I was there. Next thing you know is I had a Sprite, I put it up on the refrigerator. Came back later, it was like a Halloween party. Came back later, grabbed it, started drinking it, and all of a sudden I just felt weird. I was like, what the oh shit. And I knew some shit, like I knew whatever it was, I'm about to knock out. And I told my friend, his name was Steven, I was like, Steven, I heard my voice getting slower and lower, like, Steven, and all of a sudden, like, he's like, what? And I was like, bro, I'm about to, so I ran, bro. I just ran to a closet because I was like, I don't want no one to take advantage of me, steal my shit. So I ran in there, but I just laid it in there. And the next thing you know, I still was coherent. Like I couldn't move. I was out. I was knocked out, but like I was still in there. And two girls went in there, started talking shit about some other girls in their like sorority or something. Like they were talking shit about some girl. Then some other girls came in there, and all of a sudden they went up to the closet like, is someone in there? But oh shit, is it that Toby guy? And there's Tony, but they call me Toby. There's Toby, like fucking slave name. But they're like, is this Toby? Fucking grabbing my belt and shit, trying to unzip my shit and just play. And like they were just doing crazy shit to me. I was like, the fuck? Oh my god, this sucks. Like I got taken advantage of, kind of. But the next morning, dude like was hella cool. Drove me back to my boy's place where his dorms were that were not too far away. But I got roofied. I was like, holy shit, that shit's real. Like literally, you feel like you have a timer. Like you got like 10 seconds to fucking run somewhere and talk to somebody, or let them know, hey, I'm about to knock the fuck out. Whatever the fuck I just did or drank is about to knock me out. So maybe that's. I mean, I don't know if they come up like that and later did they like knock out.
I think it's like a panic. They come up to you in a panic, and I think that's how you know, okay, something's wrong. Like women won't come up to you in a panic like that unless something's really wrong.
And they didn't knock out though?
No.
See that I don't think they got.
I don't know if it's like something with different type of drugs.
There's different levels of roofies.
Nigga, why were you in the closet?
I tried, bro. I didn't want no one to take advantage of me. I knew I was about to knock out, so I was like, let me hide in there. I was trying to hide.
And you was coherent enough to hear females. Were you hiding in the closet to see if you was gonna see a threesome or something?
No, bro. I was by myself in that closet because it was a house party, and then I just ran in the room, went in the closet, and then just knocked out. I was like, oh, I'm safe. And then they walked in.
Fuck, hides in the closet? Why wouldn't you lay on the bed? Why wouldn't you knock out on the bed? There's a comfortable ass bed.
Bro, I didn't want no one stealing my shit. Closet. All I remember is I had my wallet, my shit. They're gonna steal my shit. I had like $200 cash.
Something like they was about to steal your shit anyway. They said they was grabbing your belt and shit. Yeah, they was stealing your shit. He was hiding in the closet. God damn it, Tony.
But that shit really works. Like it knocks you the fuck out. You can't do nothing.
And it makes you panic, obviously too.
Yeah, like I was panicking. I knew I only had so much time, and then because I could feel everything like closing in, like just. It was weird.
That was a damn good sound. Like Star Wars shit.
You heard that noise when it was?
I swear to God, bro. So I was hearing voices. I was like, bro, help me, please. I'm about to knock out. I don't know what the fuck I drank.
Ooh, movie status or some shit.
It wasn't alcohol though. That shit was not alcohol. That was something else. I didn't drink at that time.
Well, Tony, we all know you've had some crazy nights.
No, but that was not part of that. There was alcohol attributed to those nights. There was no alcohol during this time. We did not.
Would you say that Tony has some crazy nights? You can say that. You can say that, huh? Okay.
I can say he has.
All right. We'll keep
From
it.
what I've seen.
We'll keep it PG.
Call Dan.
Call Dan. I can't with you.
Oh my God, Tony.
Mr. Ben.
I just see Dad just picking up his phone like, man,
This description says
come to the club.
Oh shit! Oh, fuck.
Mr. Mooney himself will call you.
Mr. Beauty, that's what's up, man. Damn, I'm sorry. I've got tears in my eyes right now.
I love Dan. Thank God he's fucking Italian and not racist. I love him. Fuck yeah.
All right, so I got one more question for you. I know I had my fair share of some scares. A few fair shares. Quite a few. One recently that made me quit. And even after I quit and I go out and party, shit happens again. What are some scares for you where you're like, I'm not finna be the person to like break this up? What is it? Have you had any scares like that?
I feel like it's my job to just put behind those scares. So even that scare that you had was my kind of scare too. But I still went inside and made sure everybody was safe.
That's what's up.
Especially like the employees. Because I feel like that's just my job.
Right, no, that's what's up.
And I think the nightlife really changed my perspective on like security. Because like, of course I want to go into law enforcement. So it just made me more protective in a way. So when that scare happened, I wanted to make sure my people were good. Right. And the people inside the venue were good. So.
I was the last person outside that motherfucker that night, by the way. The last person.
Did that scare have anything to do with guns or?
No. It was a fight that started on the inside.
You know what we should do? I mean, I didn't do this, but we should work in security. Just get some Aflac insurance or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get something so you got, your family covered.
I think that's what life insurance is for.
Right. Something, life insurance or something. Have some kind of policy.
True.
You know what I mean? You should if you work in security.
My
that
thing
was like 15 feet away from us.
Yeah. No, it was I was on my way out there to stop it.
We were right there.
Right. There was a fight that happened inside. And I hate to say this because, we always talk about the smooth handshake. And is there an amount to where you're going to do it regardless, right? But I had some guys with some hoodies. Everything else looked good. Everything else checked in fine. But they had some hoodies on, and they were designer hoodies. But I told them no, they couldn't come in. Obviously, they came back with 2 smooth handshakes for their hoodies. And I was like, you know what? It's the end of the night anyway. Come on in. Now, were they part of the problem? They were with the problem. They weren't the ones provoking the issue. It was an issue inside. And I'm obviously out there as well, but it was a big issue.
They didn't enhance the problem, did they?
It was the issue outside.
Yeah, outside patio.
Flames.
Yep. Okay, you're with me there.
Yep.
Okay, so there it's an issue, whatever. And after they weren't a part of the issue at the time, but they were with the booth, and they were calm, cool, and collective. And they came around as I'm staring and I'm watching everything. Came around and was like, "Hey man, you gotta tell your other guards to be cool, or else I'm gonna air this bitch out." That's what he said to me. Cool, calm, and collective. I said this before, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, fuck, I know they real about it. And right as they said that, not even 30 seconds later, it escalated, and someone else ended up kicking this fool out.
What they mean, air this bitch out?
A compression and a gun, once it's fired, the compression combusts, and it airs.
You didn't check him right there. Like, nigga, you got a gun? I let your ass in. The fuck?
I mean, obviously, I know he don't got a gun inside. He didn't have a gun inside. I checked him. I made sure he didn't have anything on him. To where I had him take the gum out of his pocket. That bad. I checked him. He had to take the gum out. I remember. So I knew he didn't have anything on him right then and there. But
you had a handgun or a rifle?
But it was a handgun. But
then you wouldn't have aired shit out because that's a mass shooting. So that wouldn't have worked.
Hear me out. We kicked this boy out. We kicked him out. And as they went out, I rushed to where they were at because I knew they came in through my side. So we didn't even kick the whole group out before I started darting off to the other side.
I did.
Yeah.
I had to kick out a female.
Yeah. All you guys were
there.
I apologize because there was so many security guards there that I could have probably assisted with kicking them out, but I was so tripping off what this dude just said to me, knowing that we kicking this same dude out. So I rushed straight over to the front, knowing exactly where they parked. They parked in my lot. So I'm out there at the front waiting for these fools to come around. And sure enough, they do. But they were cool. They were cool talking. They walked to their car.
The one with the hoodies.
Yeah. They walked to their car and they were cool. Somebody drunk on the corner where they sell hot dogs at just was bumping their gum. Someone completely random.
Red or black?
What?
He was with a female, right?
Yeah. No, hold on, wait. The other party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that part because that's when I was outside already.
Completely separate incident. But he was drunk too, talking his shit too, bumping his gums. Oh, red or black? Okay.
Nigga, where's your gums?
That still don't make sense.
Black is your skin. My gums are red.
Yours are pink. Nigga, that color is pink. Red. The fuck?
Pink.
Get the fuck out of here.
They're two different colors.
So, completely separate party. Had nothing to do with the situation why they got kicked out. And they're continuing to walk to their car. They're still bumping their gums. And then they start fighting before they even get to the car. But I did see one of the cats who wasn't bumping his gums go to the car, open the front door. I didn't know what he was grabbing for, as if he was trying to turn on his car, but he grabbed something. And here I am, the person who I am, seeing the fight happen, and I'm walking out there. I start walking out there, and luckily we got a really good dude. Can I say his name? It's a good situation. My homeboy Manny. He was like, bro, don't go out there. He said it just like that. I was like, bro, it's a fight. He's like, bro, don't go out there. Second he said that, the second time, bow, somebody got shot. He pulled the shit out, point the shit at him, bow, muzzle fire and everything. And at that point, obviously, we're close everything down, shut everything down. So here I am trying to get everybody who's literally right next to me inside the door, get in the door, and I'm trying to close the door so we can lock the shit, but the stupid ass rug was in the way, so I couldn't fucking close the door all the way. Anyways, situation of the story is that shit happens.
Someone got killed?
No.
I don't even know if it hit him.
No, I seen afterwards the bullet was impaled into a back of a Lexus. So I don't know if he hit him or not, but in general, the fire...
He might have had like a type 1 malfunction. Okay.
No, he shot it towards him. I don't think he really aimed it at him. A type 1 malfunction, huh? How does a gun have a type 1 malfunction? But in general, these situations happen. And...
My bad.
Even with that happening, though, wasn't my scariest moment. Wasn't the scariest moment, but it was a moment to where I'm like, God damn, this shit's escalating now. Now I don't even have a fighting chance. You know what I mean? My scariest moment.
Farmer's vest, right? Damn, I
I
didn't do as good as you.
No, it's Farvest. Or Farfetch, whatever.
Far-fetched.
There was a few shootings there.
That's the one that we've had a bunch there.
That one was close to me too. Bro, 15 feet away from me, but they were shooting at somebody else.
I was always like, oh, stop shooting. Like,
I was right outside when that shooting. My main purpose on that one, even though the shooting was happening, I was telling it, I was walking through everybody inside. Like, everybody get down. It was right next to me.
Yeah.
It was right next to me.
Yeah.
From me to Warren. That's how close the shit was.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I'm walking in, head down, like, everybody get down, because it's open, you know. It ain't a wall closing, it ain't no door, it's all open.
Right.
Farvest, whatever. In general.
I just got that now.
Yeah.
Shit's classic.
I just got where that's at.
Okay, you got that? Took a minute though, huh? I told you.
Because I was like, wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got it. It's open. In general.
Proceed.
Even those moments that are happening, I'm not scared. I'm over here trying to tell and help other people not get hit in these situations, right?
Mm-hmm.
The scariest moment for me was actually at the place that we worked at. There's this bodybuilder, yoke, bro, just huge, dog, huge, bigger than me, right? Bigger than me. But I'm flat. This nigga got this nigga's yoked. He like
you like bearing the big house big.
He's giving it to this dude, bro. I mean, sir, and he's elevated in the booth, and he's just boom, 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 and here I am, the first dude on the fucking scene. And of course, I grab the dude that's getting his ass whooped. But this dude that's getting his ass whooped, and as I'm grabbing this nigga, this big ass muscular dude is still hitting this fool while I'm trying to get this fool to fucking.
Well, you turned your body towards the guy as you pulled him, right?
And this big that was my scary part. I kind of didn't do that because I didn't want to take those fucking hits. He hit me one good time on my shoulder, but other than that, I still grabbed this dude and he hit me one good time on my shoulder, and he kept giving the dude uppercuts. And then at that point, I tossed him back to our main guy, Jose, not CP. Jose, what's his name? Jose. My boy Jose. He just quit.
Cuervo?
I don't know his last name.
No, it don't even matter. Jose Cuervo. I'm like, you nigga, you almost got me right. I was like, yeah, nigga, that's it. That's it right there. Cuervo. In general, I tossed the little dude back to Jose, and I'm looking at this nigga like, oh fuck, now I gotta fucking do the same shit to this fool. This big ass nigga that just hit me in the shoulder. So I had hold
on. So real quick, just to get a dialysis. Like, how did when he hit you? What? How much power did he have? How was he?
I would say he was swinging at 50%. They look like calculated punches, like he was trying to specifically aim. You know how when you swing with like quickness and it's all the way through. He was like, like he was trying to force.
One of them like.
He was trying to force instead of just giving instead of giving him hands. You know what I mean? It was different, but he's still a big ass motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And so here I am. I kick one of the little dudes out, and I got to turn back and look this motherfucker in his eyes, scared as shit. And I get this nigga to let's go. He's like, all right, man, all right. I was like, oh, thank you, God.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't have to manhandle this nigga. He just walked out. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. So shit. Walk out this way. I was scared as shit.
Your voice cracked when you say it?
Nah, it didn't crack. At that point, I had I did the job. I did the job and got lucky because if this nigga wanted to fight, I probably would have been tired. I'd have choked him out. But if he would have got me after the choke out, then I'd have been done waiting for backup to come because we already just sent backup off kicking the other dude out.
No.
Yeah, nah, dude, he was big, dog.
No matter.
I know. I'm still down to choke a nigga out. Hold on, wait, time out. I'm still down to choke a nigga out, but nigga, I only got so much endurance.
It's within you.
My endurance,
I got to fight within you. Man. No.
I was scared at that moment. I'd rather have the gunplay than the fucking bigger nigga than me who looks like he can lift a fucking Starbucks building.
Code 3.
You know, just call the code 3 and just put that in the headlock. Yeah, you're right.
He slams you around. We talked about the Sasquatch episodes.
I feel you on that. No, I feel you on that. But I feel like it was more so the situation. Mm-hmm. I'm inside, and it's in a brew fest in a very tough corner to get into. Mm-hmm. It's already hard to walk on the dance floor when it's busy. You know, you call it code 3. It could take a couple minutes before people find out where the issue is actually happening. But I was nervous, but I still did my shit. Still did my due diligence.
Here's another thing. That venue's so big.
It is huge.
When it comes to those, are you guys really precise about the calls?
Yeah, that's why communication comes in handy.
Yeah.
Like, you have
Big
to
time.
say it, and you have to say Fogies or wherever it's at, you know?
Right.
Fogies.
Oh, my God.
Fogies.
That's crazy.
Because if you just say code 3, okay, code 3 where?
Exactly.
You got
always have to stay
everybody,
aware.
every security guard running around.
Mm-hmm. Or just looking just like
honestly, it'd be like that sometimes. They walk right past the fight because you don't call it the right way. And that happens usually when the rookies are around and they don't know all the specific calls. But after a few weeks and a few months of being in the system, you know to like say there's a code 3 and you try to be as detailed as possible, you know, just so you can get that back up. In general, you have any challenging moments like that? I just told my whole life story right there.
Who are you talking to me? Or him?
No, I'm talking to you.
Okay. I just remembered this code 3 that we had. I want to say last week or 2 weeks ago. It was a group of women and maybe like 3 to 4 guys. And it was a code 3. Me, I'm the only woman security guard, and we have another one who is here as well. But they were all like, so men security guards and female, all fighting right now. I have to grab as many females as I can, so my manager doesn't get hit. Who he's talking to one, but he did get a couple hits. She did get a couple hits on him, which sucks because I try to be everywhere at once, which you really can't.
Right.
So I just try to assist as many women that I can, and if the guys get a punch in, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do.
Right.
But it was a big brawl.
Big brawl.
Yeah, like right in front of the bar.
So much you can do. If you can get one in a little chicken arm bar and kick him out, you know, and then go back in and get another one, but ultimately it's tough to stop.
That one was good because her friends actually came and were like, "No, like I got her." So which was cool because usually the friends are like, "Oh, you're touching my friend."
True.
Like we're swinging.
Right.
Like, but they were like cooperative and they were like, "No, like I'll help you."
Yeah, they're adults about it. That's good.
And I think that's what's being like communicating and being upfront with the woman helps. So like having a female security guard at a nightclub, I would say is a must.
You know what? Shit, are you guys listening? Yo, are you listening?
Capital protection.
I ain't got too many cameras to point at right now, but nigga, are you listening?
And it's
Female
crazy too
security.
because I was the first female that worked there.
Right.
So I was the one that made it happen for other women security guards who want to
out here paving the way.
Paving the way.
That's what's up.
That is what's up.
So like it is possible to work at a nightclub in a male dominance security. And like it takes time for management to, I guess, work with a female if they haven't before. So like it's a change for them.
But you got to have some aggression.
Oh yeah, because a female's never gonna get treated the same or equal. But you could work up to it. Not equalness, but you could work up to, I'm gonna get that position.
Right.
It's just all mentality.
Right, you got to get that respect.
Oh yeah,
that's true. That's good. You paved the way. And then be honest, like even before, and I knew you, like I'd always feel comfortable when I saw you. I was like, okay, cool, she got it. You know what I mean? I've always felt comfortable. So that's good. That's awesome that you actually have that whole mindset. That's good.
That is true.
And that's what I want people to feel like when they come into this venue, to feel safe. Especially like the females. Like I get a lot of attention because I'm the female security guard. So like I do get a lot of attention, and I feel like that's good for the venue as well, because they're more likely to come back.
Right. Very true.
True.
Yeah.
A lot of connections.
100%. Yes.
Well, that's what's up. You guys got a lady security guard in here that is paving the way for you ladies who want to make some extra cash, and not necessarily be a bottle server. They actually make a lot of cash. Right. No offense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But ultimately, if you aren't able to be a bottle server, there's another lane for you. Just got to have a little aggression and some respect.
That's a double standard. Why can't I do bottle service?
Do it. Apply.
You know what? That is, huh?
You want to wear a bikini?
Yeah, Tony, we don't want to see you in a thong, bruh.
Yeah, that is real. Ain't nobody
Nah.
You gotta go somewhere else on J Street for that.
Shit.
She ain't lying though. She ain't lying. You make a lot of money though, Tony.
I know, right? Thinking about it, like,
None of my faces like that. No.
Is that what You're stupid for that. You're so stupid for that.
What's the name of that video?
Which one? Mish Murdy? No. Far-fetched?
No, the one on J Street she was talking about. We need an abbreviation for it. A nickname.
All the land over there is bad. No.
I don't know how to.
I'm trying right now. You can't.
There's two of them that you could abbreviate, but I
True.
Spaces.
Oh, okay.
That's a little close.
Okay. Spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that.
What's the other one though?
You said it right.
No, I don't want to say nothing because the land's bad over there. No.
The land's bad.
Oh, the land's bad.
That's good. Oh, we rocking now. We rocking now.
We got it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely, I just wanted to thank you for coming on, because obviously everybody for the past 25 weeks, this is episode 26 in the books, they've been hearing about our perspective on security and nightlife through the male's eyes.
Yeah.
And it is different when a lady is doing it, and once again I find that you do it very well. Very well.
100%.
Thank you.
And these most recent things that have been coming out, as far back as the first round of the playoffs, and as most recent as this most recent Dodgers game, it shows that in this world it could be really useful to have some really good female security guards that are able to assist with certain situations that males can't. Because you said, when females approach, it's a little bit different. You're able to talk to them and talk them off that edge of being, not necessarily crazy, but going dramatic. Yeah. Opposed to a men approaching them, we're like, hey, it's time to go. We're not necessarily that sensitive and soft when it comes to kicking someone out. Like
compliment the French tips. Compliment.
Yeah, trying to compliment the French tips, and she's still trying to whip somebody's ass.
Maybe you like her extensions. Like, hey, that's what's up. Your extensions, they line up. That's good. You know what I mean? Like
extensions. They still wear extensions.
Bronze or your bronze. They're just bronze is on point.
The lace.
Bro, just remember these points. I'm telling you. Yes. Oh, the lashes. Yes, I love the extensions.
You mean the insects in the beginning of the night? Them fucking things are everywhere. Like I found one on the ground the other day and damn near stepped on it.
I don't know what it is. Some girls have certain extensions with clumps. They have clumps on the extensions. But yeah,
too much.
Them French tips is played out though.
They're not, bro. That's sexy.
I don't even see that anymore, bro.
Bro, come on.
That is true though.
You know why we like it.
I hear what you're saying.
I'm gonna give a tip. Everyone going, it's too much information. I don't give a fuck. You know why we like that shit.
No, I don't.
Wow. That shit is like.
Well, it's a family show, man.
It is?
It's a family show.
Bro, man,
Shit.
you got your dick and the French tip goes. Bro,
Oh,
it looks
shit.
amazing.
The whole
Wait,
video.
wait.
It
Time
looks
out.
amazing.
What?
That looks amazing.
What?
The wraparound.
The wraparound. Oh, shit. This motherfucker right here. I just got it. Okay.
This nigga Tony.
Hey, man, that's why I love them nails. Imagine them nails doing.
You know what the new shit is? You want to know the new wraparound? They got these little fucking Black Panther claws now. You know, the little pointy
that
tips.
scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, wrap that shit around your. Just grab your shit,
Yeah.
puncture your shit. Yeah.
That shit makes that noise.
But then you get
Yeah, that click, 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 click.
Yeah, that's
man, this motherfucker right here. Guys, we want to thank you guys so very much for tuning in to a very special About the Night. We're here tonight with Nicole. Once again, thank you so very much for tuning in and coming on to our show tonight. We really appreciate you. This is About the Night, episode 26. Special one. We in the motherfucking building here. We got my boy Rob, a.k.a. Suede _like_coats out there in
Mexico.
Mexico. That's right.
Shout out to Stella, man. Shout out to Stella.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. See you in August.
Yeah. Anyways, in general, man, we thank you guys so very much for tuning in to About the Night. Got my boy behind the ones and twos right over there, Mr. War ready. You know what it is. And then my guy right here filling in for my boy Rob Coates, my guy Tony. WSJR official, baby. We in this motherfucking building. And actually tell the people where they could find you.
Instagram Nicole _Ayala 21.
You gotta spell that because you know niggas like me. I'm like Ayala.
AYALA.
Ayala. AYALA.
Yes.
Is that why you always be wearing them LA hats? LA. All right. Well, once again, guys, we're in the building, man. If you guys see us out there in the town, definitely make sure you stop, show some love, let us know what we can do to help you out. Once again, you're rocking with the King of Sacramento. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Take me out, nigga. Take me out. Where the break at, nigga? Where the break, man? We in this bitch, man. This motherfucker was so hot. Hey, Cole, thank you so very
I
much.
turn that shit down.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. So, I told you, you know, the venue that you at, you know, if they don't feel happy about this, man, you can tell them call me. I've already dealt with that shit.
Hey, I
Tell Nick Cordona, we already know about that. Nah, man. They just need to know, man. I bet you your ticket sales go up by like